All right, testing 1, 2, 3. All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, Morningstar. Today we're going to work on the Freehang system, all right? So for the last stream, we've made the structure for the Freehang. We've placed the animations. I think it looks nice. I think I haven't tested it yet. So here you can Freehang. You can go to the left, right. As you can see, the animations are a little bit up, but I cannot do much about it because of the retargeting. But this is just a matter of like fixing the animations later. That doesn't really matter if the animations, if his hands are a little bit high, that could be fixed in the retargeting. And maybe when that's fixed, we can ask the animator or whoever is going to edit the animations and is going to do the retargeting, ask him for also fix all the other animations that is in the pack. From the UV4 to the UFN mannequin, which is this one right here, so that all animations, they're going to be looking nice, even better that they are right now. So it's not an issue right now to worry about the floating issue of the hands. As you can see, the character is floating a little bit, but that's not an issue for now. So we're not going to focus on fixing that for now. For the Freehang, we're going to fix it later. The main thing here to worry about is to make the character to play the Freehang animations when it has to. That's it. Let me see if that's working. I'm not sure if I've tested the Freehang animations and yeah, they look nice. Okay. I think I should make a separate wall like this one, and with just one of this, and then just duplicate this so that we can jump into it. And then we can make something like this. Let's say, let's do some level designing a little bit, level design, to see how it's gonna look like. So duplicate this, let's put this here. Maybe this one is going to be over here. I think that's enough for the short freehang. Let's test it out. Jump, boom. Yeah, these animations are meant to be something like this. Or maybe just let them to be like this, like it is right now. Like so. Yeah, something like this. I'm not that good at level design. But this is just an example of how the ledges could be placed in the level. There you go. I think that's how the level design should be placed. So it should be set up in this way. Yeah, so let's work on the medium and long distances for the freehang. So the character is going to be able to reach longer distances. So if we make it just a little bit bigger, and then put this ledge a little bit in here, for example, here. Right now the character does not play any animation, but he gets to be moved at that point because we haven't set up yet. Oh yeah, it works as well. I'm just trying to make it a little bit distant. So play from here, go down. As you can see, when I go down, the character just goes down and doesn't play the animations because we haven't set the medium distance animations yet. We're going to be setting up that right now. So when I go to the left and right, as you can see, the character just goes that direction because it has the corrections with the timeline. So we're going to do that right now. So the first thing we're going to do here, as we've created the short freehang, we're going to create also the medium freehang. So let's just duplicate this. Let's call this, so instead of short, it's going to be medium or just mid, as I've did for the ledge medium here. So we're just going to go to medium freehang. Let me see how I can organize this. So I'm going to clear everything out to not be confusing. And then we're going to go to the campus climbing pack. We're going to search for long, double click on it, and just put this window a little bit here on the right. And go for the medium freehang. Now the first thing in here, you're going to have to change the name. So instead of short, it's going to be mid. So I'm just going to change for all of here. So instead of short, it's going to be mid. There we go. Nice. Now the default values has to be empty as I've done in here. It's all good. Let's search for the long campus. Morningstar, can you find the animations where the character is going from freehang to freehang, but with on the medium distance? I cannot find. I can only find the short distance. So let's say campus short. In here, as you can see, the character moves to the left. So he goes from the freehang position, and then it ends from the to the freehang position, right? But I cannot find the animation where he goes from the freehang pose to the freehang pose for the medium distance. Oh, okay. Because I'm trying to find it, but I cannot find it. Let me ask the creator real quick. But I think he's not going to answer right now. Campus long. So I need this animation here, but I need the character for the initial pose. I need it to be freehang, not a support. Yeah, let's try this animation to see how it's going to look like, but probably it's not going to look good. So the character goes from the support position as the initial pose, and then he ends up in the freehang, which is good, but the initial pose is not the ideal. Try searching for the animation in the pack that only uses freehang. Yeah, I'm gonna search for that. So here's campus. So here's all the animations for campus. So you have campus lead, leap to ledge. It's very confusing, the names for the pack. Yeah, I think he doesn't have that in the pack. Well, I think we gotta use the animations from the character as the initial pose for as the support. because I'm not finding it. So this is down left. This is down. Left. Up. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's use those animations, and until the creator of the animations answer my question, why those animations are not in the pack, so that we can, after he fixes everything, we can, and uploads the pack, we can proceed with changing only the animations that are in here. So it's going to be easy. You don't need to change anything in the code. You just need to change it here in the animation, the structure. All right, so right now we're going to create a new structure, a variable. This variable is going to be called ledge mid freehang. We're going to get that mid freehang as well for the structure. And in here, we're going to create, we're just going to basically copy paste everything from down below in here, copy paste, and then go to false. I think I don't need this one. It's not needed. So as you can see, we have this ledge medium here, but this is for the support animations. I want for the freehang. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a branch like this one right here, just copy it, and then go to the ledge medium. And then what I'm going to do is just replace it here. So what I'm going to do is just paste that branch in here. So if it's not freehanging, but if it is, we're going to use this almost the same structure for this one. I'm just going to copy this and this. Wait, copy this. So if the character is going to be freehanging, we're going to use these animations. And here we're going to get the freehang, and then just break. There you go. Now, these values here are going to follow the same ones that I'm going to do right now, because I have another project that it's been done already. All the settings, all the right settings that you need to place in here for the parameters. But this is going to depend on which curve, which timeline you're using. But essentially, what you're gonna have to do is just change those values later to fit your needs. So the first one, the first value that we're going to put in here for the delay until correction is going to be 28. For the next one is going to be 27. Oops, not this one. 27 for the delay. For the next one is going to be 31. Next one is going to be 17. This delay until correction, it basically tells pretty much what it says. It's the delay that happens as soon as you play the animation. So as soon as you play the ledge navigation animation, such as this one right here, we have a delay, and then we play that delay, and as soon as that delay is triggered, that delay has passed, like just 2 milliseconds. And then after 2 milliseconds, the delay, the correction is going to start working. So we're going to run a timeline to correct the position of the character. So you really need to specify like how much seconds after the animation plays are you going to correct the character's position on the ledge. So which one is this one? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the fifth one is this one. This one is going to be 2. And this one is going to be 88. This one is going to be 86. There you go. Now all we gotta need is just test it out. Let me just check the angles. They are very important as well. So I think you don't need to change these values in here. As you can see, it's 20 negative and 20 positive. That's like the angle difference between these ledges right here. So as you can see, there's a difference between going from this one to this one, because this one is a little bit inclined like this. So that angle is just going to be allowing the character to go from those angles. Let me just check if everything is all right in here. So this is going to be with the right. This one is going to be 100, the reach distance minimum. For up is going to be 70. For going down is going to be 70 as well. Right down is going to remain the same. Right up, same. Left up, same. Left down, the last one is going to be the same. All right, yeah, I think that's pretty much all we gotta do here. So play, let's see. Yeah, it's going to it's going to look like this, but as you can see, it's not that much bad, honestly. But Maybe we can do something here, like setting the blend in time. So instead of exponential out, as it is already .3, we could do something like sinusoidal in out and apply it for all the delayed animations. So let me see what if I can select all of them. Why boss gamer? Hey. So I'm just going to browse to selected assets, right click, go to edit selection property matrix. We're going to select a blend option for the blend in and sinusoidal. I think this one is better. There we go. It's updated. Let's see what's the difference. As you can see, it's not really good because the character, it gives that the feeling is it gives that the feeling that the character is lighting before he plays the animation, so it's not the ideal solution. So it's going to be better to set it to be exponential. What is it? Exponential out. It's going to be better. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. It's not that bad. So if we're going upright, we need to reduce the delay. I'll be right back. Hello. Thank you very much, White Boss Gamer YouTube channel. Felipe Games said salve, salve. Salve, salve. Yeah, so the situation we're in is complicated. It's very complex. Let me try to do something here on live. So, for example, the write-up. Let's try with the write-up. I want to do a motion warping. Let's see if this is going to work, because the last time I tried it, I've tried to move the character with the motion warping, it didn't work. So I'm going to try motion warping here. So as you can see, I'm not sure what this does. Okay. I guess I have to select this one. So here you can select the root motion modifier. We have the warp target name. And then here you can select the names, for example, I don't know, I'll write up Freehang. And then go back to the sandbox character, and then go back to the function. So here, instead of playing a timeline, we can try to get the values. Yeah, I'm gonna have to search more about this, but maybe motion warping is going to be better. While that's not done yet, we can follow by doing the other. The other animations. So here, for example, this animation here, we don't have the we don't have this animation with root bone. So that's very annoying. Some animations have only physics and some animations does not have root motion. So some animations have root motion and others don't. So I'm gonna have to tell there's a lot of problems on this pack. So I need this animation, but with root motion. Let me just contact the animation, the pack creator here. Okay, I think I found one. So this is down left. So I found a down left one. So this is down left. Let me just put this. So what we're gonna do is just do the same thing, but for the long ones. So I'm just going to duplicate the medium and then just name it to be, this one is long. Now let's do pretty much the same thing. Let's just go into it, go to the structure. Instead of medium, it's going to be long. So this is the down left. So left down. All right. Looks like we have all the animations now. Now we're just going to do some editing. But before that, what we're gonna do? Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that later because we're going to change the animations anyway. But yeah, just be sure, just be aware that we can improve how the animations look like by 20 to 40% better. So the way they are right now, it's a little bit not too much good because of the retargeting, because of the some small issues with the animations, but hopefully all those problems are going to be fixed so we can have a system where it looks realistic, it looks much better than it actually is right now. And also we're going to try to improve the smoothness of the navigations on the ledge. So we're going to try to use motion warping later. I still have to study more about the motion warping feature that Epic Games has because I see that they're using it. Maybe it's going to be better. Before, for the first time, I've tried to make a motion warping system by my own, which is the one that I have right now in the system. But the problem is that it's not really much scalable. It is scalable, but it requires a lot of work to do. And with motion warping, maybe it's going to be better, it's going to look better, and it's going to be easier to manage where exactly you want to correct the position of the character when the character goes from one ledge to the other. So that's all about it. Now we're going to go to the sandbox character. We're going to make some changes into the, let me see real quick, ledge montage selector by direction. We're going to basically do the same thing, just copy paste all of this code in here, especially this one included. And then we're going to go this one. All right, what is this? All right. I don't have a motion warping here. There we go. So just to finish this up, we're going to follow some parameters here first. So for the right up, it's going to continue the same. For the left up, it's going to be the same. For right, for the right one, it's going to be 200. No, it's going to be 300. For the right down, it's going to be the same. Left down, same. Left is going to be 300. 300. Up, same. And down, same. Now we're going to do the same thing as we've done for the medium. We're going to copy this branch in here. And then we're going to go to the ledge long macro. We're going to paste it on the inputs. So if the character is not freehang, we're going to continue this execution as it was already here. And then this one is going to be, we're going to just paste it. Paste this enumeration in here. And then if it's freehanging, we're going to use this structure instead. And then we're going to get the long one. Yeah, we haven't created the long one. I'll just create one just real quick. So we're going to create a new variable. We're going to name it to be long. And then for here, it's going to be, instead of mid, it's going to be long. And then here you're going to break. Connect those, and there you go. Now it's done. Now you can just play. Of course, we got to change all the other parameters here, which is the delay until correction. I think it's very important to have those set up as well. So maybe this could be 94. This is going to be 1. Alright, just pay attention to mark this one as well. They define like how smooth the character is going to navigate on the ledges. Just going to change the calculation method of calculating on the timeline if the calculation of the lerp should be using the current character location or saved character's current location. And I think this one's also makes sense to change them. Let me just make sure that they are. This one is deactivated. This one as well. This one as well. This one is. There you go. This reach distance is 32. It doesn't make sense for the character to play that animation. Maybe it's wrong. So reach distance is 32, which means the character should be playing the short distance animation. Let me just check this out. Oh, this one is 104, which means should be playing the left up. Should be playing this one. But the delay until correction is too much. Maybe it decided to be 6. Yeah, apparently there's no bug seen. Yeah, so I guess that's going to be it. That's going to be it. I'm going to get an answer from the pack creator to see what he has to say, where the animations are, because I had those animations in the pack that I downloaded before when I first had the pack. So I had those animations and it's not in the pack anymore. I'm not sure why, because I've downloaded the campus animations and some of the Freehang animations are not in the pack and the most recent version. Maybe he deleted by accident, or maybe it's from the other pack. I'm not sure, but it should be in the campus pack. So yeah, that's going to be it for this tutorial. I'm gonna see if I can get the animations missing from the pack, and we're going to be implementing new stuff, new animations in this tutorial. I'm going to try also the motion warping to see if it's going to really work good. If it works good, then I can bring it to the system, and it's going to look a lot nicer. The transitions and the corrections from going from ledge to ledge. Yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed, and I see you in the next one.